name is Paula Sinclair, and we're here at 8 Ball Studios, where I'm working with Rob Stroup as producer, and we're recording an album called When a Heart Breaks. The reason why I've come back to work with Rob Stroup is because I trust him. I know he's good, he knows what he's doing. He is also a really good songwriter himself.
The part right after the chorus can kind of simplify it. I think it's just going to be a little more.
Yeah. I started. I opened the studio 5+ years ago, and since that time, I've produced somewhere in the neighborhood of 35-40 records, and everything from rock to pop to country and a little bit of folk stuff and done some commercial work as well.
All right.
Some commercials.
So if I'm having trouble with a song, I know I can collaborate with him and he can help me. So it's a big trust issue. He's straightforward and it's great.
Yeah, it's her third album. I really like the fact that she's collaborating with Rob Barteletti. I think he's brought some really great songs, so they were able to really cherry pick from both of their pulls of their songs. It makes the material on the record really strong.
He had some songs that he thought would be good for this CD, and I had to sing them. And in order for me to sing them, I had to restructure them so they felt right for me. And Rob was really free and open to it.
She's taken 5 of my songs, and 3 of them she's done quite a bit of editing and reshaping to kind of suit her better. And that was hard at first because your ego's involved. When you do something, you're so used to doing something all by yourself, like I said, for over 40 years. I let go of that because I trust Paula a lot, and I know that she's a hard worker and she's very humble about her own music.
You called me last Tuesday, said you were just checking in, wondering how I'd been doing, just as a friend. You hadn't heard from me since I left town. Oh, but baby, when a heart aches, it don't make a sound. Oh, now baby, when a heart breaks.
Well, I think this record versus the last one this is an entirely different type of effort than her last. Her last record was her taking written poetry and putting it to music. So these are all original songs. This is probably a better comparison to her first record, Avalanche, which was all original songs.
The only thing that was really different for me going into it is that I felt more confident going into it. I felt like I knew more about songs, and I've been taking voice lessons, and so my voice has gotten stronger. So, yeah, I'm much more prepared, and I've been performing more, and so I just feel more confident about this process, which is a good feeling.
Oh, for sure. I think musicianship-wise, Paula has grown a lot. The way her vocal ability, her guitar ability. One of the things you have to do first thing when you go in the studio is to lay down your scratch tracks. You have to play to a click, which is about as inspiring as anything. Dang, 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 dang. Here, play something inspired to that. The first time around she struggled with that. This time it was like way easier. So yeah, she's shown a lot of growth in terms of her abilities.
It's as quiet as the snow fall down on my head. Oh baby, when a heart breaks, there's nothing left to be said.
In any studio, there's a lot of tedium, a lot of repetition. You go over and over again. So sometimes it's kind of like watching paint dry. People, I think, have a romantic idea of the studio. Go in there and it's all fun and partying, and there's the magic that happens in the studio, but the most partying there is just eating some food and talking about it, laughing and telling some jokes afterwards, just to relieve the tension. I think there's a theme running through them about, we're going to call it, I think, when a heart breaks. And that's there's a sadness to that, but there's also a lot of hope in this album. And I think what I'd like people to take away is a sense of the reality about the human heart. And without love, it can't break. But without heartache, you can't experience love either. The two go together. And I think that's it's a sad, hopeful album. I think is what I'd like to see, that paradox. And that's kind of what I hope that people would take away from it.
Sorry. I want people to really enjoy it. Hopefully it's something they'll listen to for years, but if anything, maybe it'll inspire them to, I don't know, write their own songs, or, you know, hopefully it'll spark some creative interest. Yeah. Yeah, I really like that.